Hello students, welcome back to our channel KSS Gurukul. Today we will discuss the topic of class 11 biology, Kingdom Protista, under chapter biological classification. Before that, if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to get new video updates. All unicellular eukaryotes come under Kingdom Protista. But it does not mean that they are the exclusive members of this kingdom. Kingdom Protista is very diverse and has no well-defined boundaries. Members of Kingdom Protista has very less in common between themselves, whether it is their habitats, cell structures, reproductive methods, or the modes of nutrition. They vary greatly. They are primarily aquatic, that is, live in water. They possess a well-defined nucleus and other membrane-bound organelles. Flagella and cilia are also seen, but only in some of them. Let's discuss methods of reproduction. In Kingdom Protista, both asexual and sexual means of reproduction is seen. Sexual reproduction involves cell fusion and zygote formation. In this topic, we will discuss 5 groups of eukaryotes included under Kingdom Protista. They are chrysophytes, dinoflagellates, euglenoids, slime molds, and protojoins. First come to chrysophytes. Chrysophytes include diatoms and golden algae, that is desmids. As to habitats, they live in freshwater as well as marine water environments. They flow passively along the direction of water current. Most of them get their nutrition by photosynthesis. Now let's know about diatoms. Structure of the cell wall in diatoms is the peculiar one and thus worth discussion. Cell wall in diatoms consists of 2 cells, one overlapping on another like the upper half of a soft case fits to the lower half. Deposition of silica in their cell wall makes them very strong and indestructible. The siliceous part of a diatom cell wall is called as frustum. The large accumulation cell wall deposits of fossilized diatoms for billions of years is called as diatomaceous earth. Diatomaceous earth is soft, gritty silica-rich soil. Now, what are the uses of diatomaceous earth? Due to their gritty nature, diatomaceous earth can be used in polishing, for example, polishing metals, and filtration of oils and syrups. Diatoms are the major producers of ocean. For your information, producer means the organisms that make their own food. Now come to dinoflagellates. Dinoflagellates may be yellow, green, blue, and red according to the main pigment present in their cells. On the outer surface, their cell walls contain stiff cellulose plates. They usually have 2 numbers of flagella lying in a furrow between these cellulose plates. One lies longitudinally while the other transversely. Also, many a times the red flagellates, for example goniolacs, multiply very rapidly and grow in an uncontrolled manner to form the bloom, and it turns the water red, called as red tides. The toxins produced by these large numbers of red flagellates may kill the other marine animals like fishes. Next, euglenoids. As to habitat, euglenoids live in fresh water, usually in stagnant water. They do not contain cell wall, instead have a pellicle, a protein-rich layer covering them which is responsible for their body flexibility. They have two numbers of flagella, one short and another long. Next, let's discuss the mode of nutrition in euglenoids. Usually they are autotrophs, that is, they produce their own food. But in absence of sunlight, they behave like a heterotroph and eat other small organisms as their food. The euglenoids contain photosynthetic pigments like chlorophyll A and B, identical to that present in higher plants, for example, euglena. Next is slime molds. Slime molds are saprophytic. That is, they obtain their nutrition from dead or decaying organic matters. They move along the decaying organic material and engulf them. Chlorophyll pigments are lacking in slime molds. Under favorable conditions, they form an aggregate, a single cell, a multinucleate mass of protoplasm enclosed by a cell membrane or plasma membrane called plasmodium. Plasmodium does not have cell wall. Note that the plants, fungi and bacteria normally possess a cell wall outer to cell membrane. The plasmodium may grow several feet in diameter. During unfavorable conditions or stress, the slime molds are able to produce fruiting bodies that bear spores at their tips. These spores have true cell wall made up of cellulose and are resistant to adverse conditions and thus survive for many years. They are spread by means of air currents and germinate under favorable conditions. Now the last member, that is protojoins. Protojoins are heterotrophs. They get their nutrition either by being predators, that is, they eat other organisms as their food, or by being parasitic, that is, they get nutrition from the organisms of species other than them. They are believed to be early or primitive relatives of animals because, like animals, they have cellular level of organization. Also, they are heterotrophs and live on other organisms for nutrition as like animals. They are motile like animals. And lastly, they can reproduce by sexual means as like the animals do. However, a sexual method is more common in them. The four major groups of protojoins are amoeboid protojoins, flagellated protojoins, ciliated protojoins and sporojoins. First, amoeboid protojoins. Their habitats are freshwater, seawater and moist soil. Like amoeba, they move and engulf the other organisms by extending their pseudopodia or false feet. Marine forms of amoeboid protojoins have silica cells. Some amoeboid protojoins are also parasites, for example, Entamoeba histolytica. Second, the flagellated protojoins. They are either free-living, that is, exist independently, or parasitic. They possess flagella. Some of them are also parasitic and cause diseases in humans. For example, Trypanosoma brucei causes sleeping sickness. Third, the ciliated protojoins. Ciliated protojoins are aquatic and motile. They possess thousands of cilia. A cavity is present in their body which works as the gullet and opens to outside of the cell surface, through which the food passes into their body. For better understanding, let you know that in human, the esophagus acts as the gullet through which food passes from mouth into the stomach. Their cilia move in a coordinated manner and help them to engulf the food particles mixed with water. For example, paramecium. The paramecium engulfs their food mixed with water by the help of ciliary movements through the oral groove and passes them into the cell. Last is Protojoins. The Protojoins have an infectious spore-like stage in their life cycle. The Plasmodium or the malarial parasite is one of the most notorious pathogen among them, which causes malaria in human. This was all about this topic. Feel free to subscribe, like, share and comment your valuable views. Thank you for watching.